To Quit Caffeine. Hey you all, especially the caffeine lovers, this video is going to be a blast of unknown facts for you. So get your hands on a notebook and start noting down the facts. Well, coffee, energy drinks, sodas, teas, and many more caffeinated drinks, all these items prove that caffeine comes in a variety of different forms. The kick that you get after having your morning coffee is actually not a great thing to start your mornings with. However, almost everyone in present times is aware that a certain amount of caffeine can help in boosting energy and concentration. However, most of us are unaware of a few important things. Well, let's explore and find a headache-free way to say goodbye to caffeine. Before we move in any further, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Almost every day, billions of people rely on caffeine to start their mornings, or to just get through a late-night shift. But are you guys aware of what caffeine actually is? Caffeine is a natural stimulant, a white substance which tastes bitter and is found in more than 60 plants. Well, caffeine is considered an addictive drug, too. But what effect does it have on your body? Once consumed, caffeine passes into the bloodstream and gets absorbed. After this, its main aim is to create an effect on the nervous system. It blocks the function of a neurotransmitter called adenosine, which makes you feel tired. Moreover, a dopamine signaling activity in the nervous system, which helps in motivation, emotions, and general behavior. The increase of this chemical substance stimulates brains and increases alertness. Did you know that 1 cup of coffee can take 20 minutes to get absorbed in the bloodstream and almost an hour to reach high levels of effectiveness? Now that you have vital knowledge about caffeine, the next question that arises here is how much caffeine is too much? According to the Food and Drug Administration, healthy adults should have maximum 400 milligrams of caffeine per day. And remember, that's the maximum amount of consumption. However, an average American consumes almost 200 to 250 milligrams of caffeine per day. Experts suggest that having coffee every morning is not a big deal, but having espressos every day or throughout the day is a major problem. At times, people don't realize the fact that they can be sensitive to caffeine. That is why caffeine has different effects depending on the consumption and size. Caffeine-sensitive people usually experience restlessness, anxiety, and rapid heart rate. And some of these symptoms, which can indicate high consumption of caffeine in your body, are insomnia and being restless, abnormal heartbeat, headache and dizziness, dehydration, nausea, increase in blood pressure. Most of the time, we suffer from these symptoms. Headaches, insomnia, and dehydration is very common these days, isn't it? If you're experiencing any of these symptoms, it's high time you take a step ahead to change your life for the better. You would be surprised to know that even after almost 6 hours, caffeine is still present in the bloodstream. It takes almost 10 hours to get rid of caffeine completely from the human body. Imagine the amount of time it takes to just clear your bloodstream and cause less harm. The more it stays in your bloodstream, the more health issues you will suffer from. So being wise with your intake is important for a healthy life. After knowing all these facts, you must be thinking about how exactly can you quit caffeine? Well, nothing is impossible. Taking it one step at a time and doing small changes to your routine can create a very positive impact and will help you in quitting caffeine easily. Follow this method. Do, skip, and swap. Let's break down this method into a much simpler way. Do an audit. No, we're not talking about financial audits. Do a caffeine audit. Analyze and assess your intake of caffeine on a daily basis. What kind of caffeinated drinks are you consuming? What amount of caffeine is used in such drinks? Ask and answer all the necessary questions to analyze efficiently. Time to skip. After you've done the audit, move towards the crucial step of skipping caffeine. Well, caffeine is addictive, so your body is going to experience some withdrawal symptoms too. And the major symptoms are going to be related to your nervous system. With that said, do remember that after withdrawing from caffeine, you can experience some changes in your body. A shift of mood swings, irritability, headaches, tiredness, nausea, muscle pain, and you might experience having a tough time in concentration. But remember that staying motivated towards achieving your goal is the key to get through these symptoms. So the key to not having high amounts of these symptoms is to quit caffeine slowly. Remember, it won't happen overnight. Your body takes time to adjust to the usage and then get rid of such substances. Firstly, start drinking more water. Staying hydrated makes everything a lot easier. Good intake of water energizes your body, and eventually the urge to have caffeine will end with it. After this, reduce the amount of caffeine consumption. Substitute towards a low caffeine drink. And lastly, set up a time. Make sure you aren't having caffeinated items before you sleep. And remember, there's no need to rush. Swap towards the better. Physical actions are vital, but think of your mental health too. Psychology plays a big part here. Start thinking of how you can spend the caffeinated days of your life into caffeinated-free ones. Yes, so now you might feel that it's difficult, but it's not. So if you like your mornings sitting in front of a window having a mug of coffee, try replacing it with a tea. There are many healthy types of tea with great benefits. One fun way to do this is to maybe post it on your social media, different colors of tea with different benefits. Well, it will give you great audience, and you can also keep track on your consumption. You can also hang some quotes in your rooms regarding quitting caffeine, or you can create a calendar of tracking the cups of caffeine consumption daily. So all I mean is that there are a lot of fun ways to do this. Do it the way it works best for you. Well, while doing all these changes, make sure you remember the benefits of a caffeinated-free life. This includes less anxiety, better sleep, balanced hormones, less intensity headaches, healthy digestion, a balanced nervous system, and not to forget, the healthier, whiter teeth. You see, with keeping such benefits in mind, you'll have the right motivation to turn your life around for the better. So that's an end to this video. Hope you made some essential notes to start working towards a good, healthy life. Keep watching and make sure you subscribe to this channel and drop in your comments. We would appreciate if you shared the results and your thoughts after implementing the steps that we mentioned. Guys, we'll be back with another informative video very soon. Take care, you all!